Well, it's 8 o'clock in the morning and it's sunny here at our house, but it's snowing in the mountains. Check it out. I think we're gonna go find some snow. Here we go. Gotta find Dylan some snow to play in today. I might do a little snow playing myself. Look this way, Dylan. We got a bunch of snow this week. Yesterday the mountain was completely white and socked in. I kind of expected more snow on the trail. It looks pretty clear. At least till we get up here to the gate.
Been a bicyclist.
Yeah, somebody melted the frost. Made it to the gate. Pino Trail. Don't think we'll make it all the way to the top, but we're definitely gonna go find some snow patches. Here we go. Into the Sandia wilderness. You found some snow, Dylan? Yeah. Glad we brought our micro spikes. Yeah, I think we're gonna use them. This trail is my favorite trail on this side of the mountains. And this sort of shows the reason. We start out in the desert with cactus for the first mile. Now we're entering transitional zone of pine and juniper forest. And at 2 miles, we'll be in the ponderosa pine forest. This trail just gives you a little bit of everything. Gives you desert, gives you mountains, and all kinds of trees in the forest. It's only 4.5 miles up to the ridge line of the Sandias, but it's 3,000 feet elevation gain. Really steep, but it is really well maintained. It's one of the most popular trails here in Albuquerque.
you get all this with amazing views. And today looks like a lot of mud. Yep.
I have probably hiked this trail at least 100 times in the 20 years we've lived here, and I never get tired of it, ever. I love it every season of the year.
And we found some cat footprints. No claw, 4 toes in a rounded formation. Put your foot back up against that one. They're pretty big. They're either a nice sized bobcat or a mountain lion, for sure. Pretty big. Wow.
Yeah, I know. I just love this trail, and I love the views.
Wow. Wow. This trail never disappoints me. I just love it. Oh, and there's some deer tracks. We're having all kinds of wildlife signs. There are several herds of mule deer in the Sandias, several large herds. Most of them come down here in the foothills in the wintertime, so it's not surprising to see tracks on some of these trails. This area is a nice one for them. As long as people leave them alone, they'll keep coming back. So we definitely hit the ice patches. So we're gonna stop and put on our micro spikes so that we don't end up injured. It's a nice place to sit and put on spikes. Perfect. You want to get my spikes off?
If you do any kind of winter hiking, I highly, highly recommend you get Catula micro spikes. We got ours at REI, and we use them all the time in the winter. They have really saved us from some serious falls.
Ron's getting his micro spikes on. Dylan's gotten to say hello to a couple of dogs coming by. Of course, the place we picked to put our micro spikes on is where we run into
Dogs and people.
people and dogs, several groups. So it's kind of awkward. But I think we're ready to head on up the trail that way. I did a painting of this view right here a couple years ago. Maybe I'll insert the photo of that right here. On we go. It has been slow going today with all the patches of ice, then snow, then mud, and back to ice. So I think we're about ready to turn around and head back. Beautiful hike. Just a little bit too in between here, and it's supposed to get up to 50 today. So it's going to be a muddy, slushy mess later today. So I think we're going to start back that direction now. Marker spikes. You don't wear them for a fashion statement. Easy on, easy off. Right?
Yep. Do it.
One last look at the mountains before we hit the parking lot. So gorgeous. We're so lucky to live here. So lucky. We are back to our parking lot. The city of Albuquerque is right over there. So close. So close. So awesome.
What a beautiful day for a hike. We really had a good time. It was just going to be a little bit too muddy and slushy before we got back, so we didn't go as far as we wanted. But if you enjoyed this video and found the information useful, please give us a thumbs up and think about subscribing. We have lots of adventures coming up in 2024. Lots of hiking, camping, backpacking, and maybe a few surprises. So we'd love to have you along. And as I always say, get out there and hug a tree. And thanks for watching.